All right, if you can hear me loud and clear, go ahead and put some tools in the chat for me real quickly. Let me see who all is on here on tonight. Go ahead and light this chat up. Let me see where you are tuning in from. Go ahead and put your city and state in the chat, your country, wherever it is that you are tuning from. Let's see who all is here. Bronx, New York is in the building. I see North Carolina here. All right. I see San Antonio, Texas. Let's go. Pensacola, Florida. Let's go. South Carolina, Chicago, Maryland is in the building. Let's go. I see Jamaica, Jacksonville, Florida is here. Ontario, Canada. Let's go, everybody. Cali is in the building. Brooklyn, my hometown. What's up? I see you. New York, Atlanta. How are you guys? West Philly, I see you. Barbados is in the house. Come on, y'all. The family is here. Do y'all see this chat going crazy? Hawaii is in here. St. Lucia. This is an international platform, you guys. I'm super excited to be here. If you can see me and hear me loud and clear, I just want you to type the number two. I see somebody join, said, I joined because we got the same name. Let's go. I know that's right. We're going to have fun tonight, you guys. I'm so excited to be here on tonight. Give me 1 second, you guys. I got something special that I want to go ahead and pull up for you real quickly. Go ahead and get comfortable, quiet down your environment. All right. Go ahead and quiet down your environment. All right. Here we go. If you ready, just type ready in the chat. All right. Let's go ahead and all right, hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get into it today. All right, y'all, bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. Present. All right, let me know if you can see my screen real quick. All right. You can see my screen real quick, you guys. I'm going to try to keep up with the chat. All right, tonight. I'm going to try to keep up with this chat tonight. So, welcome, everybody. I want to go ahead and welcome you over to this masterclass that you're on here on tonight. My name is Coach Max. Can you guys still see my face? Let me know. Oh, hold on, wait. My camera's not on. I want my camera to be on. Can y'all see my face? I just want to make sure that you can see me and hear me before I get started coaching you tonight. All right, perfect. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So, quick disclaimer before we get started on tonight, you guys, the information that I'm going to share with you on tonight is for educational purposes only. This is not to constitute any financial advice. Always consult with a financial advisor before making investment decisions. However, I am an expert and I have been doing this for a very long time. We're going to get into that in a little bit later. So, tonight, you guys, real quick before we kick this call off, every single week, I love to give away a special bonus, and tonight is no different. So I'm dropping a link in the chat, okay, to my YouTube channel. And all you guys have to do is two things to win a special bonus at the end of this webinar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on one video, okay? The link is in the chat. When you are done, just hit done in the type done in the chat. All right, I'm giving away something major like I do every single week, but you have to stay to the end. So go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And when you do that, hit done. All right, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I drop a lot of content on that channel, and I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of tips for free. So even if you decide that this isn't for you and I'm not the coach for you, still get something for free when you leave up out of here. I want to make sure I add value to you guys on tonight. When you go ahead and subscribe, I'm going to drop that link again. Support, if you can copy that link over. Thank you so much. That is the bonus for tonight. In order to enter into the bonus, you must subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a comment on one video. And I'm going to look through the comments at the end to see who is going to be my lucky winner on tonight. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to give away tonight. Y'all have no idea. Let's go. All right. So, real quickly, you guys, before I get to coaching you, I want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about me. My name is Coach Max. I am a mom of two beautiful princesses. My daughter's names are Lyric and Riley. I'm a full time expert trader and business coach. I have been doing this for over a decade, full time, you guys. Okay. I built multiple six, seven, and eight figure education brands in the trading space multiple times. All right. And I have been feeding my family and not the broker for over a decade, but it wasn't always this way. Okay. It wasn't always this way. Somebody put broke in the chat. All right. Put broke in the chat. I got to make sure that I'm talking to the right people. All right. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right people. So before I go ahead and jump on the charts and show you all of this trading knowledge that I have for you on tonight, give you some frameworks, can I tell you a little bit about my story? All right. Just a little bit about my story, and then we're going to get right into it. 14 years ago, I was 20 years old and completely broke. Guys, 20 years old and completely broke. Go ahead and put that word, if you're just joining us, put that word. And sorry, hold on here. All right, let's continue. So, the American dream. Oh, yes, Nicole. Nicole put an amazing comment in the chat, yeah, real quick. She said, we got to stop claiming broke. And yes, Nicole, that ends today. We not claiming that word no more, but there was a point in my life where I was there, right? So I thought that I was going to live out the American dream. I had over $136,000 worth of student loan debt before I even turned 21 years old. I don't know about y'all, but I had parents that told me to go to school, get an education. If you've been there, just put been there in the chat. And you were told, you basically was sold a lie, right? You were sold this lie of go ahead and get yourself this education. You're going to graduate and you're going to wind up with a good job. And that good job is going to free you. And then you're going to live in a beautiful home, get married, white picket fence, and everything is going to be amazing. If you were sold that lie, just put lie in the chat. All right. I was told that this piece of paper that I had was going to equate to financial freedom, and that just was not true. All right. I ended up in debt. And the crazy part about it is, you guys see, my parents come from a small island called Jamaica, right? I'm a first generation, all right, graduate in my family. And I really wanted to make sure I made my parents proud. So I followed the things that they stated. And it just didn't turn out that way for me. However, right, I did have a good job. Okay. I did have a good job. All right. That's the kicker. I had a job where I was working at a healthcare system, right? And I was making about $13 an hour, a little bit over $13 an hour. This is a real acceptance letter to that particular job. And they paid me what they told me was benefits, right? Where I'd be making about $35,000 a year. Who's heard that on an interview? You get accepted to the job, you're going to have all of these benefits. But the reality was, my take home pay was about 28,000. So when it was all said and done and I was paying rent, taking care of my daughter, I was sitting here paying student loans. I had a car note and all the other things, credit card bills, y'all know, right? I had more bills Then I had income. If you've been there, just put been there. Somebody said, this is where I'm at right now, right? Somebody said, my exact sentiments, right? If you've been there or if that's your current situation, just put me in the chat. So just so y'all know who's coaching y'all. Somebody said, that's me right now in grad school, right? But I want y'all to know, even though I was in that moment, I refuse to stay stuck. Yes, I was a healthcare worker. Yes, I was clocking in and out. Yes, I was working nights and working weekends. But the reality was, I still couldn't afford daycare. I still couldn't afford diapers, right? I used to overdraft my bank account. I had payday loans. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. I was trying to build a better life, right, for my daughter at the time. And I was wondering to myself if this was all that life was ever going to be. Now, let me say this, I was grateful for the job, but deep down, I knew that I was destined to do more. Okay. I was destined to do more. So, June 1st, 2017, this is the birthday, the day before I gave birth to my daughter, my firstborn. And it was my turning point because I was laying there in the bed and I was thinking about my daughter and how I was going to take care of her. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to get out my situation. This is me, y'all. This is a real picture, right? And I'm laying there. Her birthday just passed, you guys. She turned 9 on June 2nd, right? And y'all know the first is the day that your bills is due. And she came the next day. And I began to ask God one question. All right. Some of y'all are in this situation right now. What do I need to learn, right, to get out of my situation? If you're asking God that question right now, just put me in the chat. God, what do I have to learn to get out of my situation, right? Now, at this moment in my life, you guys, I wasn't rich. I wasn't successful yet. I wasn't a CEO. I was scared. I was broke. I had no idea, okay, how I was going to give her the life that she deserved. Now, somebody in the comments just now said, are we going to learn trading tonight? And I do want to tell you that I am the best trading mentor in the space, period. I'm just telling you about how I got here. Ride with me here first, right? Now, I want y'all to picture this, that you actually get robbed, right? I literally broke out of my situation of being broke, okay, being in a hospital, trying to figure out exactly how I was going to take care of my daughter. Then I actually thought that I made it, you guys. I thought that I had actually hit a level of high success where I was having $50,000 months. I was the face of a trading company. It was called Epic, an international trading company. So imagine thinking that you hit this level, right? Where I was the director of Forex education there, right? Teaching people all over the globe how to trade. But then it was taken from me. And see, this is the part where those of you that do not know me need to understand. I had to rely on my trading skill, okay? The skill set, not building a company, not building a team, not riding through MLM companies or anything like that. I had to rely on my skill in times of adversity when I thought I had made it. Come on, somebody. And then I got robbed. It was taken away from me. I didn't get a chance to even enjoy any of this income that I thought I had. But fast forward to today in 2026, I am debt free. Okay. This is Navient. If y'all know this education company, this is me. This is real. This is my name. I completely paid off my student loans. I owed over $136,000. I paid it off cash. I've paid off 2 cars cash. Okay. I owe nothing to nobody. My kids don't need or want for anything. And I have the best trading students in the entire world. And I praise and give all glory to God for that. because my skill, this is why y'all are here tonight, to learn a skill, to take you from where you are, having more bills than income, taking you from a place where you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. And guess what? Nowadays, Peter don't even got it. Come on, somebody, right? So I can help you to get to the next level so you can be debt free just like me. Let's go. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I tell people that I'm a professional bank robber. When it comes to these trading streets and when it comes to this market, I want to know in the chat who wants to legally rob the bank with me. Just put bank in the chat if that's you. If you want to learn how to get in and out of the markets fast, if you want to learn how to literally make your monthly income in a week, I will teach you how to do that with the frameworks that I teach at my company called Evolving. Ride with me here, y'all. What used to take me a year, I just showed you, I used to make $35,000 a year, right? Before they started extracting my benefits. Now takes me 1 to 2 weeks or less. This is my actual screenshot of my trades trading gold. Okay, I took 21 trades. I lost three. That's an 85.7% accuracy. All right, I took a $5,000 account to $20,000 in 18 trades. Now, if you're trying to learn how to rob the bank, I'm gonna ask this one more time. Put bank in the chat because some of y'all hopped on here and some of y'all are feeling skeptical, like, oh, what's this? Is this another trading thing? No, this is your door. This is the door to the other side of freedom for you. If you pay attention, walk with me here. Let's continue. I have taught over 140,000 students all around the globe how to do the exact same thing that I did. I am not a gatekeeping coach. I do not hold back. I give you the exact frameworks that I use every single week to kill this market, to legally rob the bank. Now, it is up to you to stay locked in. Now, I want you to ask yourself, so many other people are getting this trading thing. And there's so many other people out there that's having success. So why not you? Why not you? I want you to go ahead and put the number in the chat of how much money that you need to earn every single month to be comfortable. Put that number in the chat. It could be 5,000 a month. I don't know where y'all live at. If you in New York, you need about 8 to 10,000. And if you living in Texas or California, you definitely need about 10 to 15 grand a month. If you in Georgia, you could be a little comfortable 5 to 6K. Just put the number of what you need. Come on, somebody. I see 14,012. Okay, somebody said Los Angeles is tough, right? 5,000. Renee Jason, you said as much as I can make. No, babe, we got to get specific in this season. How much do you actually need? A dollar amount, right? Put that real number in the chat, right? Per month. Somebody said 4,000. If I had 8,000, that'd give me a little bit extra. Okay, somebody said I need 15,000 a month. Okay, listen, y'all. Whatever number you just put in the chat, I want you to go ahead and double it right now. Go ahead and double that number. Because why are we limiting our belief that we only need 5,000? We only need 12. We only need 10. Then the number I see, okay, I see the 50, all right, 100K. I want you to go ahead and triple the number that you're typing right now. Pastor Angela says, increase your faith. Go ahead and triple the number that you just put in the chat. So you should have went 5 to 10, 10 to 30 if you was following instructions. Now we're at a place where we're raising up our belief. And I'm going to ask you again, as you're typing this number out, why not you be able, come on, somebody, to make this income, the number you're putting in the chat right now, every single month, trading, just learning one skill to free you. Somebody put it in the chat. Why not me? Actually put why not, then put your first name, put your name in the atmosphere. Come on, somebody. Because we need to raise our belief. Why not Shirley? Why not Lorette? I see you. Why not Felicia? Why not Teresa? Why not Chan? I see y'all. Why not Lori? Come on, y'all. Why not Greg? Why not you? This is the mindset that you have to have from this day forward. Come on. Put your name out there. So let me go ahead and start coaching on now that we on the same page. Okay. Here's the truth I'm going to give you. I will never lie to you. Whether you get inside my program or not, what you see is what you get. I'm going to give you the truth and make you make the decision on if you want to rock with me or not. Okay. 90% of the trading courses that you come across are broken, and nobody is telling you why. Okay, but I'm gonna break down to you exactly what happens in the trading industry. On this masterclass, we're gonna talk about exactly why everything else just does not work. First of all, you get on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are, and you see an ad, right? Or you may have been on YouTube and seen a video, and they tell you, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to make money trading, and financial freedom is the way, and you're one trade away from getting it, and all these things. Join now. So you join. And then you get dropped into a Discord channel or a Telegram chat that's completely chaotic. Come on, somebody. And it has 900 messages, a whole bunch of threads. There's random signals, no structure, no roadmap, nobody there to really teach you. All right. Then they give you a bunch of pairs to trade or assets. They don't exactly direct you on what to trade. Right. Then you have 4 or 5 indicators that you're using. You don't really know which one works. Then they're giving you indicators and strategies that has been recycled. Somebody said, is this live? Yes, this is absolutely live. This is not a replay. This is 100% live. You are talking to Coach Max, the trading queen, live and live in color, baby. Okay. And then they got y'all watching charts every single day. Then you get in the market without the right information, and now you scared. Now you're hesitating. You don't have any confidence. You're over trading. You feel burnt out. You blowing accounts. And then you quit. Right. And then you start all over again. This is the cycle. Who's been in this? Who's been in this cycle? Just say me. Angela said discords are so confusing. Latifa said I've blown accounts. Right, that's most of us on the line. Look at the chat, y'all. I just want the whole chat to see how the chat's moving right now. Most people do not fail because trading is impossible. All right. They fail because the learning system is broken. I see Latifa says she lost 4 accounts this week. It's okay, Latifa. We're going to get you together. Teresa Andrew said, I blew 15 accounts this past month. That stops today, Teresa. You just don't have the right mentor. Okay, Deb says she tried so many times and she don't understand anything. Listen, it's okay. Without the right system and without the right mentor, it cannot work. Right? It's just not going to work. So here's the deal. Most traders never make money. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. 80 to 90% of retail traders, they lose money. Most traders quit within the first 2 years. And even profitable traders, they struggle with consistency. They usually never get to year 5. These are hard facts. These are the truth that most traders won't admit. Let me remind those of us that are joining the call right now. I've been in this 10 years full time, a decade of experience, and I did not quit and I did not give up. Was it hard? Sometimes along the way, but take my mistakes and my failures to help you propel and accelerate your success. It's not going to take you as long as it took me because you guys have me, right? So this might be you right now in a situation and you might be stressed out and you might be frustrated. You might feel like your back is up against the wall. Like, listen, I need $10,000 like yesterday. If that's you, just put me in the chat. Like, I need some money now. Okay. I need to get out this situation. Now I'm trying to get out this job. I'm not trying to be clocking in for nobody. I don't got time for this. Right. Okay. And I just want you to know that you ain't got time for that. You don't have time to be stressed out You don't have time to be in somebody's Discord trying to find the correct chat. Okay. You do not have time to sit there and watch charts all day. You need to get to the bag right now. Okay. Somebody said, I got to pay off these student loans. As a matter of fact, y'all tell me in the chat what y'all have to pay for right now. Somebody said, I got to pay off my student loans. What else we paying for? I know rent. We got to pay that. Okay. Michael, I understand. I was you too. Michael said he lost so much, he's afraid to do anything and start all over again. I understand. Okay. All right. I don't know who that is, Zoom user, but it does not cost that much to get started. Tisha says she needs a car. She just lost her car on Friday. We praying for you, baby. You're gonna make that money back. Okay. Dr. Loretta wants to pay her house off. I see car notes in the chat, student loans, mortgages, okay, rent, daughter's school fee, divorce. Listen, I've been there too. Okay. So I want y'all to recognize, put family in the chat. Everyone in the chat is going through the same exact thing. Just had a baby, congratulations. Right? Somebody said rent, light bill, car note, grad school, mortgages. I'm seeing student loans is taking over the HELOC. I see that, them loans. Relocating, need a house, need to move. I'm in the negative. This is family. This is life. Everybody is going through the same thing, right? So I want to talk to you about, before we get on the charts tonight, that your real problem isn't strategy. It's about the fact that you're missing structure. You need an execution plan and you need a discipline framework. I used to ask my students one question: what is your biggest adversity in trading? Right? And the real answers were this: entering trades too late, exiting trades too early, over trading, trying to trade while working, or overthinking setups. Okay. So, what actually works? What's the difference between what I do and what everybody else does? Right? Everybody else is confusing. There's chaos in the trading industry, right? In isolation, there's no clear direction. And one of the things that we have here at Evolving is we have trading powered by AI. I created a bot called Pippi, you guys, and she is thebomb.com. I'm talking about real time support, always there when you need it. We're going to talk about Pippi in a second. I'm going to show you her, right? Then timing. A lot of us are at work, right? A lot of us are missing the trades. We have something here at Evolving called our toolbox, tool stack. All right, that gives you alerts on demand so you can literally go about your day and get the trading alert sent to your phone or your Apple Watch, because you don't have time to waste, and neither do we. Then the third thing is that exhaustion, that decision fatigue, trying to figure out if this is for you. Well, we figured out that framework. We teach you one thing at a time, and we call it here our one and done framework. So we remove the noise that's out there in the industry. We built you the system. All you have to do is execute with confidence, because we know that it works. So if you're done with having more days of the month than money, being inconsistent and not profitable, watching charts all day and it's not making any sense, you done tried this already and it didn't work, and you learn strategies that never click, I want you to type done in the chat. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right people. All right. Because I'm the mentor that's going to sit here and take my time and explain to you exactly why this works. And then I'm going to get on the chart and show you why. I'm thorough like that. And And I want to give a little bit of a reality check. The world is changing fast, you guys. AI is replacing jobs. I don't know if y'all took a look at the industry lately. A lot of industries, Meta, okay, has let go, I think, about 8,000 people 2 weeks ago. It's been a little crazy everywhere, right? FedEx let go people, Amazon has let go people, and this is all since 2026 started. Now, the funny thing about June 15th today, 2026, it is the exact midpoint to December 31st, 2026. We are in the middle of the year today. Inflation is rising. A lot of people's income is unstable right now. right? Inflation is up, you guys, over 20% since 2020. Food cost is up 25 to 35%. Now, if you grocery shop for yourself and it's getting expensive, just put it's expensive in the chat. All right. If your food costs have doubled or tripled in the last 6 months, put it in the chat because people gonna think I'm just talking, right? The average household credit card debt is well over $8,000 right now. I know some of you are not surprised, you're not shocked, but I want you to know that do you think things are going to get better or worse in the next 1 to 3 years? Because it's not going to get better. And I'm giving y'all a reality check. It's going to get worse. But here's the deal. Okay. Here is the deal. The markets move every single day, and you have an opportunity whether you realize it or not. But most people are too busy or asleep and will never understand the financial realm, unfortunately. So, can I give y'all some hope in the chat? Can I give you something? If you've never heard about trading before, the markets move every single day. You guys have an opportunity, whether you realize it or not. Let me give you an example. The Forex market's volume, that means the money that's being moved through that market, is about $7.5 trillion per day. And I want to ask you just for a second, if you had an opportunity to make money every single day and you knew for a fact that $7.5 trillion was floating through that market daily, would you participate in that market? Do you feel like you have a good opportunity to actually make some money? I always tell my students this: you want to just get your piece of the pie. The futures market volume exceeds about $20 to $25 million regularly. It is your time to capitalize on it. I want to encourage you on today, whether you're new or not, that you can do this. Okay. So I want you guys, we're actually going to skip that part. We're going to come over here. All right. So you have two choices. Two choices. You can either keep trying to figure this trading thing out alone, or you can install a system that actually works. All right. Put system in the chat. Now, this is the part where you want to lean in close here on this webinar because we are about to get on the chart. I need y'all to pay attention with me. Put the word system in the chat. System. All right. Here's what I teach. I teach a 5P sniper framework. I take you from being average to becoming a sniper trader. All right. There's 5 things that I teach, and that's price, pattern, probabilities, protection, and patience. All right. And this is the framework alongside with the tools that we have. I'm going to show you on the chart in a second how to get in and out the markets fast and why our students are able to come in with very little knowledge and execute. This is the problem that a lot of people are not really leaning into. Price, right? Price is the foundation of every single trade. If you don't understand where price is going when you're in structure, then you're simply gambling. All right. That means you need to understand levels, zones, and the context of the market. If there is no structure, there is no trade. Okay. So this is my first rule. The first thing you need to understand about how I trade. If there's no structure, then there's no entry. If the structure isn't clean, then I do not trade, period. All right. Now, your one job is to understand that you have to read structure. You're going to move with the market, okay, not against it. Move with the market, not against it. So this is the first lesson that you're going to get about trading, okay? And by the way, I teach futures, Forex, crypto, and stocks inside my program, all right? The pattern confirms what the structure whispered, all right? Remember this. This is your first thing you always got to remember about trading. The money is in the candlesticks. So if you're brand new to trading, what you see on the chart right here, these green and red rectangles, these are called candlesticks, and the candles tell a story, and they love to paint and repaint pattern. Okay, so the market, you guys, only moves in three directions: up, down, and sideways. Which directions do the market move in? Put it in the chat. There's only three directions. Okay, up, down, and sideways. And we do not trade sideways movement. So, what are the only two directions that you can take trades in? Put it in the chat: up or down. Does that make sense? Up or down? That is it. Okay, good job. All right. I like to keep it clean. So, if a chart looks messy to you, you just need to simply skip it. If you can't read it, you shouldn't be trading it. Okay. Now, probabilities. This is super important. All right. This is where your edge lives. All right. Confluence, the word confluence in the trading space simply means confirmation. We give our students the framework and tools to absolutely guarantee and know how to find those three confirmations. I'm going to show you this, and I promise you, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, right? We like to look for quality over quantity. One clean setup beats four random trades. We don't take random trades over here. All right. So I want you to think about the sniper mindset. This is how I like to paint it for my students. If you were hired by the US government and you were hired as someone who is going to go ahead and become a sniper for them, right? A hitman. And they gave you six figures if you take one clean shot, but the only rule you had was to hit your target. Would you be patient or would you rush the shot? If you knew that on the other side of that shot, I'm going to make 100,000, right? It is the same exact framework in trading. All right. I teach my students this sniper framework. If you be patient, the patient pays. Okay. That patience pays. That's part of my framework. The second thing, the fourth thing is protection. Every trade must have a risk plan. If you do not have a plan for that stop loss or to protect your capital, your hard earned money that you're putting in the market, you out here gambling. And I'm sorry to tell you, love, this is not Atlantic City and we are not in Las Vegas on the strip. Okay. This is actual investing into yourself. Okay. And you got to protect that with what we call risk management. All right. And we spoke about patience already, waiting for your setup, being able to trust your system. The trust in the system is actually what gives brand new traders the confidence to execute. Remember, the sniper never rushes the shot. All right. So there's two different types of worlds in the trading space. You got the old way. They're going to give you a course. You might get one chat room. They might give you some signals that you got to copy and paste over to your trading platform. And that's all theory. A lot of times, courses or programs that are set up like that, they don't exactly have a lot of content that's up to date. All right. And the frameworks usually do not work across all markets. What we teach works against Forex, futures, stocks, options, crypto. And this has been tried and tested. Here at Evolving, okay, we give you a structured step-by-step education process. I like to meet you where you are. I'm going to show you guys this. We give you automated alerts so you don't have to watch the chart all day like everybody else. So you have real-time precision. We give you AI support. You have me, and you have proprietary trading tools that are accurate. This is how you execute with confidence when you have a system. It's real different around here that I can stand on. So, do y'all want to see the exact system that I used to trade? So, you don't have to stare at the charts all day anymore. So, you don't have to be stressed out anymore. So, you don't have to sit here and worry about how you're going to do this with all the other things that you're juggling in your life. I got you. Let me show you what that is. So, like I said, we built something different around here. We have automated education. Okay. And I want to introduce to you my AI trading mentor. Her name is Pippi. And just 2 weeks ago, I released Pippi 2.0. And let me explain to you what she does. And we're going to go test her out right now. Okay. So she is an AI powered trading mentor, and she is exactly everything like me. She is not, I say again, she is not a chat GPT bot. Okay, she is not one of these little AI tools that's out here. This bot has every framework that I've used to become successful. So, talking to her is exactly like talking to me. Instead of having a million videos, you can sit here and talk to Pippi, and she'll walk you through lessons. She'll break down my strategies. It's literally just a smarter way to study, and my students love it. Put hashtag Pippi got it in the chat. Having a conversation with her is like this. She'll say, I'm looking at a setup right now. This is you talking to her. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. I'm confused. What confirmations should I be looking for before I get in? And she'll say, hey, based on what Coach Max does, do these three things. Boom, boom, boom. She's trained on all my frameworks. This is immediate guidance. This is like having me in your back pocket. There's no more waiting 2, 3 weeks for a live trading session or coaching session to get your questions answered. She is there all the time to help you at all times. All right. So let's go ahead and talk to Pippi right now. Okay. All right. Give me a second, you guys. Let's go ahead and get inside our community. All right. And I'm going to show you guys this is inside the evolving community right now. As you guys can see, this is not a school group. This is not a Discord. We'll get into that a little bit later. So I want to show you guys the inside of my community. When you guys join the community, you can literally log in and talk to Pippi. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a conversation with her right now. Okay. Right now. So when you come into the community, she lives on the inside of the community. All right. And there's a little prompting here. All right. That I'm going to use to begin this conversation with her. So I'm going to type out to her right now in real time. Hold on one second. Let me open up this screen. All right. So this is what we're going to say to her. I'm going to say, hi, Pippi. It's my first time here. And my name is John. Okay. And she walks you through. My stage is one. One means you're brand new. All right. And hold on one second. And I'm thinking about trading futures. Okay. And my biggest struggle is that I am not earning enough income at the moment. Okay. And I'm here because, and then you're going to put your why. And I'm here because I have no choice but to take care of my sick mom. I have to help her because I am her caretaker. It's a real situation, right? And you're going to hit enter. Okay. And so when you first get to Pippi, you have this prompt. My name is, my stage is, I'm going to teach you guys what stages is in a second. I trade this. I'm thinking about trading this. My biggest struggle is this, and I'm here because, right? And she says, John, love, I hear you. You're not here playing around. You're here because your mom needs you. And that means this journey has weight. So off rip, she's going to acknowledge your situation. But let me be clear with love. Pressure cannot come into your trading plan. When traders come into the market desperate for income, the market doesn't comfort them, it exposes them. So here's what we're going to fix. The gap between your why, that's the reason that he was telling her his mom, he got to take care of her, and the process. All right. So she says, you're stage one. So here's what this means. Your first outcome is not to make money fast. We have to make sure that you have comprehension, discipline, structure, consistency. This is how you get to the bag. Futures can move fast, but if your risk management is not locked in, the futures will humble you quickly. So we're not going to use your mom's situation as fuel for emotional entries. We're going to use it as fuel for discipline. That's a big difference. This is exactly how I coach my students. Y'all see what I'm saying? Hippie is real. Then she gonna give you a plan. Let's start with demo. Okay, she gonna say, let's pick one futures market to study. We're not gonna bounce around. Didn't I just tell y'all we do one and done? One asset, one session, one routine. That's how you build an edge. Then she's gonna give you the routine. These are all the things you need to get in. And then she said, use your 5 P's before every idea. Where is price? Did the candle confirm? Did you have 3 confirmations? Y'all see this? Somebody put some fire emojis in the chat because I don't think people following. Are you trading the plan or your emotions? No 5 P's, no entry. Then she says, journal your trade. Then the next thing you're going to do, go into evolving, go to the start here, go to the trading floor, and let's get started. And she even gives you how much time to study every day, what you're going to study, what to focus on this week, what to journal about. Do not trade without 3 confirmations. Make sure you have risk management before you get in. Blah, 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 blah. And she addresses him as king. Your why is powerful. Now let's use your discipline to match it. That's Pippi. And you can also tell her that you're struggling and you don't understand a candlestick. You can tell her that you don't recognize something in the market. You can give her charts. Let me give y'all some of the past conversations we've had so you guys can see. Okay, let me give you an example of this conversation right here. So I was telling Pippi that I didn't understand what a candlestick meant, right? And she got in there and she not only broke down what the candlestick meant, I asked her for a picture. I said, can you create me a picture of this so I can study better? Right? And then she gave me the picture to study better. Now, I say all of that to say this, some people may look at it like, how can this help me? Well, let me tell y'all one more time. It took me 10 years, no mentor. I didn't have AI. I didn't have, the ability to accelerate my speeding. And because I've been coaching for 10 years, I understand that my students, okay, my students learn differently. I've coached students all over the globe. Videos might work for some, PDFs might work for some, but for some, having a conversation and being able to talk out what they're thinking changes the game and gives you a different type of clarity when it comes to something like trading. And it works for my evolving students and they love it. Okay. The next thing is we design something that gives you automated trend. Somebody put toolbox in the chat. Now we getting on the chart. It's okay. I love the doubters. I love it because we over here making thousands of dollars a week. So I mean, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. It is what it is. Toolbox. I'm telling you, I've been doing this so long. Like sometimes I see certain comments that don't even bother me. I'm like, look, you could join, you can't. It is what it is. I don't really, it doesn't really bother me at all. Okay. We built some automated trend around here. All right. And I'm going to build on what exactly we have. Okay. Somebody put weekly range in the chat. Weekly range in the chat. All right. Let me actually go to something that everybody knows. Let's go over here to Apple. Okay. Hold on. Actually, no. Let's jump back over to. No, 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 no. The clean chart here. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. This is the Dow Jones, you guys. Okay. Everybody follow me. Everybody see this yellow rectangle right here. Everybody see this yellow rectangle? This is what I call the weekly range. Okay. And what the weekly range does is it shows you where the market is trending. What are the two directions in which we trade? Put it in a chat. The two directions in which we trade is up or down. So catch this, Nicole. When when the candlesticks are above the range, what do you think we're looking to do? We're looking for buy trades and buy trades only. The rule that we teach our students here at Evolving is that when you're above the range, this rectangle, which is a hidden zone in the market, when you're above, you're looking for buys. You never sell above the range. When the candlesticks fall below the range, what are we looking to do, class? And let me be clear real quick. And this is no shade to nobody on this call that's already trading. I don't trade order blocks, D blocks, your block, my block. I don't trade. I don't scalp. I do not trade FVGs, CBGs, AC. I don't do none of that. Okay? All of that stuff is fluff. I just want y'all to understand for the traders in the room, okay? Just throwing that out there. It's not going to make you profitable. These are all complicated things that they taught you that sound good on YouTube. It's wasting your time. We don't trade that stuff over here. All right. Now, one more time again, I need to ask the class, and let me go back 1 week so we can get it. When you guys see this yellow rectangle on your screen, when the candlesticks are above, what are we looking to do? Buy. Are we selling right here? Where's my arrow? Are we selling right here? Right here. I got my arrow upside down, y'all. Right here. No, we never sell above the range. All right, next question. Is this sell right here valid? Yes or no? Why is it valid? When you're below the range, you look for sell trades. Now, if you're brand new in the chat, just put new for me in the chat. So you already learned the first piece of our strategy. Buys above, sells below. Here's the next part. The second confirmation. Remember, I told you guys there were three. This is the first one. Okay, somebody put two in the chat. So first is buys above, sells below. Here's the second one. We have something in Evolving called the dash. All right, this dashboard. This dashboard, let me back up. Okay, do we see this right here? So when the candlesticks are below and your dashboard is telling you when you see bearish, I want you guys to think this is trading terms. We talking about the bulls and the bears. Bears down is how you remember the trading terms. Bulls up. This is how I remembered it when I first started trading. So bearish means sell in trading language. Bullish, right here, bullish, that means up. Okay, so when y'all listen to the news now, y'all listen to the Wall Street Journal, or y'all listen to Bloomberg TV and they're talking about the markets is bullish and bearish, this is what they're talking about, up or down, right? So if our dash tells us that we're down right now and the candlesticks are beneath the range, what are we doing? We're buying or selling. This is just two confirmations. Okay. How many confirmations do we have? Or how many do you need at least to take the trade? You need at least three. New people, is this making sense so far? Just let me know in the chat if I'm being confused enough. This is simple enough to understand. Because people don't believe it till they see it. All right. Number 3. All right. We have another tool called Sniper. All right. Y'all remember back in grade school when you used to have an A and a B grade on your chart, and your teacher used to come put a sticker on your paper? Just follow me for a second. It's going to all make sense just now. Okay? It's going to all make sense just now, I promise you. Okay? Hold on one second, y'all. Okay? All right, my tools got to load. Okay, I'm looking for a signal. All right, y'all see all these A's, A plus, A plus plus on the screen. If you see it, then put yes in the chat. Okay. Yes, if you see it. Now I want you to picture this. Okay. What if you got a signal to your phone that said A plus plus? An A plus plus just means this is a 10 out of 10 trade. And you got this signal and it pinged your phone, your iPad, or your Apple Watch. I'm going to show you guys what the signals look like. And then the candlesticks were green, right? And this dashboard said bullish and you're above the range. How confident would you be to take this trade? Somebody already said, I need that. Do y'all understand? Without knowing anything, you got boom. You have a signal with a letter grade, just like we were in school. An A plus, you're gonna see A plus like this, an A plus plus, that's perfect, or an A. You get three different types of signals. Okay. And then you're gonna see the candlesticks above the range. Walk with me here, even if you don't know what I'm talking about. And you see, okay, I'm above, so that means buy. This is visual cues. This is the system we use to teach our students who barely know anything about the market to get in and get out fast. And then you have the dashboard. When the dashboard turns all green, how confident would you be to execute? How confident would you be to execute if you knew, like, okay, boom, I have the signal, I'm above the range, and then the whole dashboard is green. I just need to get in the chart and make some money. This is the system that we built for you. All right. So we have automated education. This is Pippi. We have automated trend. Okay. And we even take it a step further for the people that do not know anything about trading. I want you to know why my program is different. All right. Because I customized and built, okay, a platform, an onboarding platform called Pulse. All right. Let's go over there right now. So when you sign up for Evolving, okay, it's going to greet you by naming here, and it's going to put you in one of 5 stages. You're either going to be 1, completely new; 2, you're going to be a foundation trader; 3, developing; you're going to be 4, experienced; or 5, advanced. There's an onboarding quiz in here. So if you know a little bit about trading, you don't waste your time. Listen closely, class. We're going to make sure you don't even waste your time going through the beginner stuff if you don't need it. And if you need the beginner stuff, we're going to put on your dashboard, hey, Doc, you just got in here. This is what you need to do to go through and get to the next level as a trader. We're going to meet you where you are. This is why my program is different. All right. So you get in here, we give you a step-by-step task list, literally, you guys. All right. And you have task lists. Let me show you an example. And it'll show up here and it'll say, hey, you need to go through Intro to Trading 101 because you're brand new in here. You don't need to be looking at NASDAQ yet. You don't need to be sitting here jumping on a trading session yet. You don't need to do any of that. And then when you execute, we'll know. Your homework is in here. All right, step by step. You come in here, do your homework assignments, upload a chart. You can upload your trading view link so that we can review your trades. I come in here and review your trades. We give you all your sessions that you need for the stage that you're in. Come on, somebody, this is next level. We give you an internal dashboard to track exactly where you want to be in the market, where you are, where your account is at. This has nothing to do with nobody else. This is for you. So if you're getting started and you say, Coach Max, listen, I'm trying to leave my job, but I only got $200. I'm going to say, okay, sis, look, I got you. Okay, bro, I got you. Look, this is what you do. Come over to the post and I'm going to show you what to do with that $200 account, how to bring it to $500. I'm going to meet you where you are and give you step by step in the stage that you're in. If you like this, put I like that in the chat. I have built a customized, y'all not understanding. We got customized tools to get you in the market fast. We have a dashboard that's going to greet you by name. Okay. And go ahead and give you the step by step where you are, not where I'm at or where I think you are at. Okay. And then I'm going to give you Pippi. Y'all, come on, somebody. Somebody said, I think I can't afford it. Just sit tight with me. Okay. Sit tight with me for a second because I'm about to blow y'all mind real quick. All right. Now, look, the tools that we have, I just showed y'all the dash and the hyper sniper. These are the signals. These are the dashboard is going to show you the trend in real time. All right. To go ahead and get in and out the market. We don't need to go over this case study because we just did all of that. Okay. We did this live. These are the alerts. This is what it looked like, y'all. I'm a mom of two. My daughter is 9 and my baby girl is 1 year old. I'm still washing bottles and I'm still getting up in the middle of the night and I'm still, y'all see what I'm saying? Still having to do the mom thing on top of running this program. And if my evolving students are in here, just light the chat up real quick. Just put EHQ in the chat because my students will tell you that even in my busy life, traveling, doing marketing, taking care of my kids, I'm still executing in my trades in real time because I have my Apple Watch signals. So y'all see in real time what will happen. It's my iPhone. The signals literally will come to my phone and literally come, okay, to me on my watch. I love that. All right. We did that in real time. Who was that asking that question? Marsha. We did the example in real time. That's why I skipped it. All right, I want to show y'all these are the real trades that I take every single week. It's the same system I use. It does work on Android, yes. It doesn't matter. EHQ is the name of our school. All right, so I don't know if you're trying to make $2,000 a day. This is my trades, y'all. Look, the balance 15,000. I'm making $500, $600, $700 a trade. All different types of things. 5,000, 10,000. Like this is literally, you understand what I do. Okay, this is literally what I do. Now we went over the trading view already. All right, and I want you guys to understand. Okay, she want me to go over the example, so I'm gonna give it to her real quick. Let me give her the example. She said I'm moving too fast. All right, let me give you the example so you can understand. So let's do an example together because she wants to see it. So I'll do it for her. All right. So look, I want you to tell me right here, and this is just to make a point of why our system works. Which direction are we going in? Just put it in the chat. We going up, down, or we going sideways? Somebody said up. Somebody said sideways. Okay, now, was that March or Marche? I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I want you to take a look in the chat, babe. Everybody in this chat is saying something different. Okay? So without having a compass, that compass is the weekly range that I was showing you in real time, you will never know which direction the market is going in. So my students know that when the candlesticks are below, we're looking to sell. So this is the same chart that you were looking at here that looked like it was going sideways. But the reality is on this side of the chart, we were selling. And on this side of the chart, there was no trade because we do not trade within the range. If this makes sense, put make sense in the chat. Okay? For all my new people, that weekly range is literally your first layer of confirmation. Without it, you do not trade. Okay. And this is part of our ecosystem here at Evolving. All right. And again, I showed you guys within the range, I mean within the yellow box. So when the candlesticks are in the box, we do not trade. We wait until they're above or below. That is the rule. So right here, okay, we know that we're selling, but we took it a step further and we added the letter grades. That's the signal. Okay, that's the signal that I was talking about that goes to my Apple Watch. It can go to any device that you have, and we'll help you set that up when you get on in the inside. Okay. Yes, you can use it on lower time frame. We just do not scout. We day trade and swing trade over here. Okay. Because the system allows you to catch much bigger moves than you think. Okay. Now, the system that we built, the reason why it's so fire, okay, is because it was designed for real people. I just told y'all I'm busy right now. I'm not even home. I'm traveling. I'm doing marketing. I'm helping my students. I'm doing masterminds, y'all. I'm building systems, right? This system is designed for real people, my single parents, my people who work in 2 or 3 jobs. That was me. Veterans, truck drivers, delivery drivers, medical professionals working long shifts, people with disabilities, stay at home parents, people with long commutes, people with limited time. This was built for you. And my school, my trading academy, is called Evolving, where we teach people how to learn, earn, and rise. And I listen, I can sit and talk about everything that I did all day long, but I want to show you my students. And this is one of my students. He was actually on the webinar last week. His name is Junior. You guys, you see the date, March 10th, 2026. So for those of y'all that's been on this webinar and think this is a game, it is not. He says, first, I am thankful and grateful for Coach Max and Ryan for pouring their hearts and souls into teaching us this skill set that no one can take away from us. What did he say? Today, I am able to request $5,000 from my broker. I am forever grateful. Thank you, Jesus, from whom all blessings flow. And here he says, congratulations. We are processing your account payoff for the amount of $5,000. Somebody put results in the chat. If I can get one of my evolving ambassadors to raise their hand real quick, put results in the chat. And I want one of my evolving ambassadors, one of my OG students to come forward real quick. If y'all can, unmute yourself, raise your hand so we can bring you to the front. I see Stephanie, if I can get you to just unmute yourself, babe. How are you? Hold on 1 second, Stephanie. You should be able to unmute now. Go ahead. 1 second. What's going on here? Can we make Stephanie Lane co-host, you guys? Oh, there she go.
Hello? Okay. Hey,
Yes,
how y'all
yes.
doing?
Be good. Talk to us, girl. Tell them about evolving in a program because they think I'm just running my mouth, child. What's up?
Okay, so I've been following Coach Max for a while, but we're evolving since about early this year in February. So that's just a few months. It's just a few months. But since I've joined back and been consistently just trading in my classes, I've been able to slow down and become more like intentional with what I'm actually doing. Like I'm not looking for just the trades. I'm getting confirmation. The biggest changes are like my patience and the structure and the accountability. I'm able to get homework and like chart reviews and the study pods. Everything is just so cohesive. Like the system is just so outlined for you to know what you're doing. The indicators are wonderful, and yes, I do utilize them to the max. They're awesome, but the fundamentals, the system, the foundation is, and it's top tier. And the withdrawals are withdrawing. I came into it with my deposits surpassing my withdrawals. And we ain't gonna talk about how much, but we're not there anymore. So that's just what I had to add. It's real in this battlefield. boots on the ground type stuff.
I know that's right. She said it's
So that's
real out here. The withdrawals is withdrawing. I love that for you. And Stephanie is one of our student ambassadors, y'all, and she will be on stage if she comes to the conference in August. I cannot wait to meet you, love. Thank you for your testimony
I
tonight.
cannot wait to be there.
Yes, I see Coach Byron had his hand up. If I could get Coach Byron to the front, go ahead and raise your hand if we can get you to unmute your line. All right, go ahead and unmute Coach Byron. How are you tonight?
Am well. How are you, Coach Max?
I'm doing wonderful. Tell everybody about your experience here at Evolve. And when I tell y'all, Coach Byron has such a testimony, y'all got to hear it for yourselves. I mean, whew, go ahead.
So listen, guys, you guys are in the right place at the right time. When I came to Evolving, I didn't have a thing, guys. I was broke, my legs, I had fell going skating. I couldn't move. I had lost my job. I had lost my apartment. I had to move right back home. And I went from ups and downs to straight up to a consistent $300 a day. And that was before I joined one. When I joined One and Done Accelerator, I had my first $100 a day, and that's when I knew that the stuff that we were teaching was legit. All the homework that Coach Max assigns in the course, it's legit. Do it over and over again until it clicks. I joined the One and Done Accelerator, and I went from that little $100 a day post that I made to over $350 a day. I had two four-figure days during One and Done. What Coach Max teaches us, guys, is the truth. She teaches you how to read that market up and down, the charts up and down, and it applies to everything. So you start with Forex, start where you are, you can expand. Your portfolio grows. I, there's so much I could say, guys. I get so excited sometimes I get tongue tied. But I absolutely love this platform. If you are on the fence, please don't be, because you're just that fence is in between you and your destiny. This has truly changed my life. The One and Done, the programs, everything, the tools that we have, use them, guys. They're not selling us some get rich quick scheme. They are giving us tools that align with the market, help us make our trading a whole lot easier. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that joins today. And back to you, Coach Max.
Listen, do you hear me? I am just so excited. One and Done is one of our accelerator programs that we have. We run it a few times a year on top of our community. So, right here, I wanted to show y'all that Byron is a real person. This is back when he hit $100 a day. And y'all just heard him say he is now up to two four-figure days in just a short amount of time. We ran that accelerator at the end of March. We are just mid-June. Okay, somebody put it's my time in the chat. It's my time in the chat. I'm gonna let my students tell it. I have a student who had another two $20,000 months. She came across my platform February, all right, and two $20,000 months. She said, not Coach Max having me to be in another tax bracket, had to readjust her whole financial structure because she's now making more money, right? Here we go, right here $2,600 on three accounts. That's $7,800 before most people even started their day. My second time making 20K in a month. Shout out to Coach Max. Follow her rules. Who's ready to follow the rules tonight and need to change their situation? Just put rules in the chat if that's you. If you know, like, okay, look, I heard you, coach. I see the testimonials. I'm ready to get in the program. But my one thing before I show you the price of this program is that you need to follow the rules of the program. Okay? Put rules in the chat. This is another one of my students. Y'all see here, March 18, 2026. He had the range right here. He had the letter grades, and then boom, look at this beautiful cell, right? That he took. And here he took a buy with that letter A, seen the signal. He was able to get in and get out of the market. So here's what we do not do at evolving. We don't sell you old courses. We don't spread confusion. We a family around here. We don't force trades. We don't trade everything everybody else doing. We don't take 1,000,001 trades a day to make money. All right. What we do, okay, what we do is get you in and out the markets fast. So I want to go ahead and introduce support team. If you can get that link ready for the Evolving Trading Academy, you guys, where we teach you things super simple, structured, powerful, and game changing. All right, structured, powerful, and game changing. These are some of the things that we do on the platform. Every single week, we have calls like our weekly wins calls where the students get on calls just like the one you're on right now and talk about how they're winning every single week. We have our live coaching and trading sessions every week. We a family around here. You're going to have the opportunity to be a part of our birthday club. We have our ambassadors, two of which you just heard of. And once you get to a certain level in evolving, you can apply for leadership, and I'll coach and mentor you to become a coach if that's something you're interested in. That's the program that we have, right? So when you hear Byron talk about the one and done is the framework I have of absolute simplification. Like if you need it dumbed down, like I'm talking about Miss Rachel, I'm talking about you need it on a third grade level, you need it on a fifth grade level. That is how I teach. I don't teach with noise. I teach with clarity, and I teach with results. Slow, straightforward, and to the point. So that's what he was talking about, our one and done system. One asset at a time, one session that you can commit to, and one system. And I just showed you the system with the 3 confirmations. Okay, if you're ready, just put ready in the chat. Somebody said, I need Miss Rachel. Okay, I had to dumb it down. Put ready in the chat if you're ready for that link. All right. Here it is right here, you guys. I want you to go ahead and go to this link real quick. Support team, if you can drop that link in the chat for me, please. All right. Now, there's 3 different ways that you join our family on tonight. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up this link really quickly. Let me know if you can see this page right here where that says stop losing money. Can y'all see this screen? All right. So you're going to scroll down here to join Evolve and click that link in the chat. There's 3 different ways that you can join the Evolving family, okay? 3 different ways. The first way is by just joining us for monthly. Test us out for 1 month. It's $47 a month right now. What do you get? The Evolving dashboard that I showed you. You get our private community, our weekly study halls, my 5 pre-frameworks, the entire full strategy, my watch list, checklist, signals that I teach you how to get, the accountability tracker that I showed you on the post dashboard. Okay, instant access right now when you trade. And when you join today, you get a free bonus ticket to my 5-day challenge that's happening in July. All right. Then you have another option of joining for the yearly. If you know, like Coach Max, listen, I love everything I see today. I'm ready to lock in with you. All right. And I don't want any monthly fees, but you can go ahead and lock in for the year for $470 a year. You save on 2 months. All right. If you join for the year, you do get a little bit of discount there. We do have Afterpay, Klarna, and 13 other buy now, pay later options. But listen, if you that person on here tonight and you like, look, I am super locked in. Like I heard from the students, I seen the testimonials. I'm trying to change my tax bracket. I'm trying to take it to the next level. My bad, y'all couldn't see my face. Here I am. Right. You get everything in the monthly and the yearly. The yearly does come with a bonus ticket to the challenge as well. But if you join for this lifetime, which is only $7.97, you get everything in those 2 packages. But on top of that, we give you 6 months access to our toolbox tools. That's going to be your weekly range alongside 2 other bonus tools. And we give you 60 days access to the sniper, which is the signals, and the dashboard. So when you join for life, you come in literally set up to make your investment right back and you get an exclusive ticket to our 5-day challenge as a VIP. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I was you, I would lock in. Pick a package. But if I was you and I really was locked in, I would lock in with this lifetime. Now let me show you how to do that. You're gonna come over to the website. You're going to select your package. Okay, whatever package you desire to jump in on. And you're gonna put your name, phone number, and email in here. Okay. You're gonna put your name, phone number, and email in here, right? And then when you're done, you're gonna go to step 2. All right. And it's going to say, all right, put in your account details. Now, if you want to break up the payments to lock in on this plan, you can hit the little drop down menu. We have Afterpay, we have Klarna, we got Zip Pay, Cash App Pay, Amazon Pay. When you lock in, I want you to put locked in the chat, and I want you to tell me if you're lifetime, if you're yearly, or if you just locked in for the month and you just want to test us out for 30 days just to see how it go. You can upgrade later, but I encourage you to lock in with Life Today because these bonuses may go away if you try to come back. All right. And if you need more options, again, outside of your Afterpay, Klarna, outside of the Zip Pay, Amazon Pay, you can go down to the bottom. All right. And you can hit payment plan available. This is going to explore more options for you on top of what's already on that page. All right. And we have Clarity Pay. We have Sezzle. All right. There's more options on this page for you guys. We have Pay with Crypto. We got Zip Pay over here as well. All right. So you can lock in. Now, for those of you that have use like Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna already, you can definitely check out Zip and Clarity. They almost always approve you and you're able to break up your payments into like, I think 3 to 24 months. All right. So you can break up those payments and get in the door. And we start training on tomorrow. All right. My Zoom challenge starts. It is a Zoom challenge and it is going to be July 6th through the 10th on Zoom. Okay, this is the dates right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me refresh my screen. All right, we good to go. Can y'all see the challenge dates? So this challenge is going to be on Zoom. Okay, but we do have an in-person conference that we will be having in August in Atlanta. All right, so those details you can get on the inside because that's for evolving students. All right. Support team, if you can continue to go ahead and drop that link, I'm going to answer some questions in the chat. All right. And those of you that are locking in, go ahead and let me know you locked in the chat. So again, fast action bonus for those of y'all that are joining tonight. I'm giving you a profitable trader challenge ticket. And let me tell y'all, this challenge is not free. So this is a complimentary bonus, exclusive bonus that I'm giving to my students. If you're locking in this, let me know you locked in on lifetime. If you locked in for the monthly, okay, if you locked in for the yearly. So once again, those that join in on the monthly and annual will get a general admission ticket. And if you join in on lifetime, you're going to get a VIP ticket to the challenge. You're going to get the 6 months access to the tools. Okay. And you're also going to get 60 days access to the dash and the hyper sniper indicators to help you make this investment right back, you guys. Those of you that are joining on the monthly and those of you that are joining in on the yearly, we will talk about how you get access to the tools when you come to your onboarding class on tomorrow because it is an exclusive bonus for evolving students. You have to be an active student. This is not something we sell to the public. All right. So that pricing we can discuss when you join in on the community on tomorrow. Okay. Everybody with me? Let's keep going. There's a few more things I do want to tell you guys. I showed you guys the buy now, pay later options. Again, you have Clarity Pay, Zip Pay, Afterpay, Klarna, Cash App Pay, Amazon Pay. You have a lot of different ways to get in. Do not make the excuse today and let these bonuses slip you by. Okay, don't let these bonuses slip you by. Go ahead and lock in. All right, let me check the chat real quick. Let me check the chat real quick for those that are locking in. All right, again, if you want the tools, you have to come to the onboarding class on tomorrow. All right. All right. Yes, because the person who said iPad, the reason why I do not give the price of our tools is because it's not for the public, love. It's not that it's not affordable or that you can't get it, but I'm sorry, our tools are too good to sell to public. This is exclusive to our community, completely exclusive. You can like it or love it or not, but that's just how we do things over here. The session for the class tomorrow is at 6 p.m. Eastern. We have a live onboarding class, but I do want to go over a few FAQs for those that are still on the fence. So if you do not have any trading experience, okay, it's okay because I just showed you how we have all of this support. So let me reiterate. You have me, you have my evolving ambassadors, you have Pippi, you have a full-blown community, you have the proprietary trading tools that are customized to help you get in and get out. There's a question in the chat I do want to answer. The person asks, if I do not have the tools, can I still be successful? Absolutely. Before we customize the tools, we were actually teaching the students how to manually draw the weekly range and all these things. So you do not have to necessarily get the tools. The tools are just for the people that's really trying to execute and get in the market fast. That's what it was designed for. Let me be clear. It was designed for you to get there. Okay. The person with the Samsung phone, if you can go ahead and support team has dropped the phone number. Okay, the phone number to text them is 213-931-4442. All right, and just look at the chat and you can send a text message by just texting Evolving to that number and they can help you with your payment options, okay? With your payment options. All right, with your payment options. Now, the next thing is, what if you work during trading hours? Is this an issue? Okay, absolutely not an issue. Like I told you guys, the market moves every single day. So there is an opportunity to get in, okay, to the market. All right, to get into the market would not be an issue with your schedule. And I do want to reiterate, my community is $47 a month. For those of y'all that's saying that I'm selling something astronomical, that's crazy work. Okay, $47 a month to give you an AI powered tool. You get access to all of the education. You get access to me, my entire team, and all of the frameworks and strategies that I have. And I'm giving you a free ticket to my challenge. If that's me being expensive or overpriced, I mean, you have your opinions and that's okay. All right, so we're gonna move on because we're not gonna be dealing with the negativity in the chat. We're just gonna move on from that. What makes us different from other trading communities? The membership that you have, no matter what level that you come in on, comes with that accountability dashboard. That's number one. That dashboard I showed you, that step by step, it tells you and it gives you a little onboarding quiz and it tells you step by step the tasks that you need to get done and how to submit your homework so that I review it. I'm actually a coach that takes the time to review your assignments to make sure you're doing the right thing. That's also included inside of your membership. Okay, so that's included as well. Pippi's included as well. Okay, if you join on tonight, okay, it is absolutely 100% available to you as soon as you get on the inside. All right, now, can you just join the program later? You absolutely can take the time to join later. The only thing I cannot do is promise you that all of the bonuses that we're including on tonight is actually available. Okay? All right. How fast can you see results? I want to stick right here for a second. If you've been trying to learn how to trade for years and years and years, if you tried this before, if you come across this information, I'm telling you for certain, it's something I can guarantee. I just had a young lady join last week and she posted a testimonial in the group and she said, I just joined a week ago and a week later, She locked in on the lifetime. That was number one. And a week later, she's getting results. And again, that's because we took every single thing that takes someone months. We simplified the process and can get you in the market within days and weeks. That is the difference, right? So without the tools, it might take you a little bit of time. You'll still get the same training. You'll still get the dashboard. You still have access to Pippi. But when you have the training and the tools, you can start seeing results quick and make your investment right back. All right. And again, lifetime. So this is not having to do, that's for the person who doesn't want any monthly fees. This is for the person who just wants to lock in. This is for the person who wants to go ahead and get the tools. This is for the person who say, listen, I'm tired of my situation. I just want to go ahead and make a change. That's who lifetime is for. These are for executors. Okay. All right. If you cannot make the onboarding call tomorrow, no worries. We have it recorded. All right. For those of you that are still here, real quick, for those of you that are still here, when you join, you're going to get an email. All right. You get an email, and when you get the email, you're going to log in, and you, depending on the package that you choose, monthly, annual, or lifetime, it's going to walk you through exactly how to join our community. Who here wants to see what our community looks like? For those of you that are still on the fence and you're wondering, okay, you know, I hear you, Coach Max. I hear about evolving. Okay. And let's go from there. Okay. Let me get this person up out of my Zoom call, because I worked too hard for my last name for anybody to jump on my webinar and call me a scammer. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you up off my webinar. Have a beautiful day, love. Let us know how your trading is going in 2 years. Anyway, moving on. I don't play about negativity in my community. This is what we're not doing. So let's move on. So to the people that are still here and you want to see what evolving is built on, first of all, this is a faith-based platform, you guys. I built this platform brick by brick. So when you come in here, we have this space, okay, for called Start Here. Okay. It's so funny, y'all, because people don't even understand. I've been doing this so long that stuff don't even bother me. Like, it doesn't, right? So you have this space called Start Here, and every space that you have inside our community is literally a step by step. So there in no space you join in here, you will be confused. We have a full blown calendar that you can add to your calendar, whether it be on your iPhone, your Apple Calendar, your Google Calendar, and you're able to see this is the call that I'm talking about on tomorrow. So those of you that are joining us tonight, I want to welcome you to Evolving, right? When you join the community and check the calendar, you're going to see my face here, welcome to Evolving, and then you're going to see this Zoom link. When you click on the Zoom link, and it's for every call that we have, it literally takes you to the class at that time. It's just that simple, you guys, okay? All right. And it'll give you a little description about what the class is, if there's a password for the training, so on and so forth. And that's for every single class that we have on the platform. All right. Then we have your announcements hall. We have on the trading floor, you guys, again, I'll show you for an example. We have our elite trading school. We have our market news and crypto insights. We teach you stocks. We teach you futures. And I just started an advanced trading library for those that want to scale their trading and take it to a whole different level. I cannot speak for everyone else. I can only speak for Coach Max. All right. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I'm not the coach and mentor that's gonna resonate with everybody. But you see these graphics, you see the way that I break down these lessons, the way that I put all the information that you need inside to Pippi's brain, so you don't have to wait on me every 5-10 minutes to answer your questions as our community grows. I've thought of every intricate detail that requires you to get into the bag. It's already in here. And I love that for you, because there's some students in here that didn't have none of this included in me when I was first getting started. Let me give you an example. In the Stocks Academy, I don't start you off with, okay, go ahead and get you a Fidelity account. We don't start there. We start about Wall Street. Let's start there. Let me teach you how I teach you. Let me teach you how I teach you. We're gonna start off with what is Wall Street. We're gonna start about how about back in the day they didn't even allow women to get on the trading floor, right? If you had less than $100,000 in the 1900s, which would have been worth 10 M's today, 10 million, all right, about 2 centuries ago, you wouldn't even been allowed to play the game. So the reason why I'm passionate about teaching people how to trade is because I come from New York City where Wall Street is literally in my backyard and I had no idea that I could participate in this game. Let me help the real people that's still here on this class that's on the fence. Okay? All right. So I give you how to read the financial statements, how to analyze companies, how to build your portfolio. We talk about Forex trading. We talk about futures trading. I teach you the difference between contracts, points. I teach you all of the little things that you need to know so you can get in and get the bag. That's the difference. That's a question on here. That's the difference between me and everybody else. Right. All right. So we just took a little tour of evolving. All right. And from here, okay, you guys literally have two options from here. All right. You can continue to do this on your own and alone. And I thank you for your time and you can hope your way to success. All right. Or you can join a family. You can partner with our team and learn from our mistakes. All right. I'm telling y'all, you can see here. And if you try to stick on YouTube and figure it out, or if you try to get on some of these platforms, TikTok and all of these things, what happens is a lot of coaches out here. So I've been coaching for 10 years. A lot of these people, they came like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and not even that long. Everybody want to be a trading mentor. But for me, you're learning from my mistakes. You're learning from the things that I did wrong, right? You're learning that you don't have to take 10 years. You don't even have to take 10 months. I literally told you I had a young lady join last week. She locked in on a lifetime. She got access to all the tools and she messaged the entire platform and said, hey, you guys, I'm literally here for 1 week and get results. If I'm lying, I'm flying. It's literally in the chat right now. All right. Nicole, who locked in for life, just go ahead and put it in the chat. If you locked in for the month, just put monthly. If you locked in for life, just put lifetime in the chat. If you locked in for the year, just put year in the chat. I just want to see who's joining us on tonight. Let me go ahead and see who is here on tonight. I see you guys. Welcome in. I just want to welcome all my new people. Aretha Hunter. Aretha Hunter, how are you doing? How are you doing, Aretha? I want to go ahead and hear from you really quickly. If you can unmute your line, team, if we can get Aretha to unmute her line real quick. I just want to know why she locked in for life. Aretha, I just hit your microphone. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Can you hear
What
me?
made, yes, I
Okay.
can. What made you lock in for a lifetime with us? I would love to hear.
Well, everything sounds so good, and I've been wanting to learn to trade for a long time. I bought course after course after course, and so it's just time for me to get started and make. And I need um also like to be more financial free as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to go ahead and bless you right now, Aretha, for being obedient and for locking in and taking a chance. So let me tell you, this is going to be the last stop that you ever have to stop and buy another course. As a matter of fact, you don't even have any more monthly fees. So thank God for that. And I want to go ahead and bless you with a welcome call straight from me. This is a one-on-one 15-minute call. We can schedule this call on Thursday if that's okay with you at a time that you're free. And Thursday or Friday, and I will get on the phone with you and we'll walk you through on how to get started. Coach Max style. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
All right. Y'all go ahead and congratulate Aretha in the chat. I'm so excited. Go ahead and message me on Instagram, on Facebook. Find me somewhere on social media. It could be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, somewhere, and let's go ahead and schedule that time together, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Have a good night. You are so welcome. And
You
you guys see, you never know when you lock in. You never know when you hit the button. All right, when you do the thing, what's going to happen? So let's go ahead and congratulate her for locking in. I want to shout out to Kayla, Jackie, Teresa, Tyrese, all the people, Keisha, Jessica, all the people for going ahead and locking in. I'm so, so excited for you guys. All right. So, so excited for you guys locking in. All right. Thank you guys for your time, for your time, for your time. Appreciate you. Yes, the content is dumbed down. All right. The content is definitely dumbed down for a reason. And it's because um you literally need just the small things to get in. I see somebody in the chat named Shay, and she says she's been here from Tradera days. And let me talk about this real quick. You guys have no idea the stress that this industry has put me through. And I guess maybe that's the reason why I'm still here. Y'all don't have coaches on YouTube that's been doing this a decade. These people on they've been doing this for a short amount of time. They don't have the experience, right? Or do they have the tools that work, right? A lot of people would sit here and they like, oh, let's trade on a 1 minute or let's trade on a 5 minute. My students be in the market 1 to 2 times a week and running up thousands of dollars because they have the tools, right? They running it up. All right. Running it up. Samira Kinsika, hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back into the game. I hope you stick around this time. Are the signals for all the financial instruments? Yes, Stacy. Forex, stocks, futures, all of the things. I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. For those of you that's still on the fence thinking about it, go ahead and put still on the fence for me in the chat. Let me go ahead and answer any questions that you guys may have. If you're thinking about it, just put thinking about it in the chat. You still, the training tomorrow is for 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. For 6 p.m. Eastern. Support team, can we get the phone number to Les Squire in the chat? All right. All right, you guys are texting. If you guys can just give my support team a little bit, they're trying to get to you. There's a high volume of messages coming in. Okay. 213, this number, 213-931-4442. All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. All right. Coach Max, so I'm going to answer some questions really good. Coach Max, what platform do you use for trading? We use TradingView. Okay, so I know support is super busy. I don't know, Apostle, if you can get my TradingView link out here. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Actually, I'll go ahead and share it. It's okay, not a problem. Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and share the link with you guys so you guys can get it. All right, so you guys can leave here tonight actually signed up, all right, for TradingView. Okay, we use TradingView to trade on. All right, that's the first thing. So Thinkorswim, Robinhood, these are other platforms that you can use to execute trades. All right. But when you get our tools, we use an analysis platform called TradingView. And I'm going to give you the link to that. When you guys sign up, actually, now is a good time because they're about to run a special for July 4th, which is in like 2.5 weeks from now. Okay, so when they do that, you guys will be able to actually join in, all right, for a super huge discount. And that's the link to join in TradingView. So you can get a free account today with the link that I just gave you in the chat. And then in 2.5 weeks, they're going to drop the price of the platform about 50%. Sometimes it's 40, 50, 60, 70%. It just depends. But they like to give out discounts, and I'm a partner with them. All right. So you guys can go ahead and get that going. Okay. So lock in there. For those of you that are still, no, SpaceX, that doesn't have anything to do with what we do. All right. That's more so an IPO investment. All right. So, do I do coins as far as crypto coins? If it's crypto, in the crypto space, one of the things we do is we trade Bitcoin. All right. But as far as your investment portfolio, that's another thing. So, can I tell you guys a little bit about how we structure things here at Evolving? So, I recommend you get started with futures or Forex to get your everyday income, to get you in and out the market fast. All right. Then you're going to take, can I give y'all some game real quick? I'm seeing enough energy in the chat. I don't know if y'all really want this game. Y'all still here. This, for those of y'all that's still on the fence, I'm about to give y'all some $25,000 game. This is something I give to my inner circle, but I'm going to give it to y'all right here on this live. For those that are thinking about it, so I can understand this is not just some trading community over here. Okay. Here's what I teach my students. Okay. For those of y'all that are still thinking about it. Okay. Listen. You're going to start out with futures or Forex. Okay. This is going to be your everyday bag. This is going to be your spending money for your monthly bills. And this is going to be your savings account money. All right. And you're going to start replacing that income. All right. Once you start to replace that income, then I'm going to teach you how to take a portion of that, and then you're going to put it into high yield savings accounts. One, you're going to put it two into stocks. All right. And then three, you're going to either start building that crypto portfolio because your money needs to start working for you. So day trading, or the style of day trading, is actually your right now money. Does that make sense, everybody? And to tuck away some to your trading, some to your savings, excuse me. That makes sense? Put a 1 in the chat. This is the part that they're not teaching y'all. I'm the coach that's going to teach you how to actually trade it, take it, flip it, make more money with it, and actually have your money working for you. Your money should be working for you in your sleep. Okay. Let me also advise everybody here that I own a trust fund. Okay. I have parent companies, pass through companies. I have multiple assets, multiple streams of income, all of the above. I don't work for nobody. Every day is Friday and Sunday. I'm a mom of two. I still trade all the time. Right here on my Apple Watch, my alerts come to my Apple Watch, and I keep it pushing. I don't do what everybody else does, and I don't gatekeep. I give all of my frameworks away. Y'all just seen somebody in the chat complaining about $47 a month. That's a mindset issue. We don't even welcome that energy over here. Y'all get what I'm saying? But I really teach people how to get out their situation. Okay. Then when you start to flip the bag, now you start making some money. You've seen the testimonial of my student. She was changing her tax bracket, right? When you get to that level, then we have other programs for you that will teach you, okay, now I'm going to give you proximity. Now you can come in and see, okay, Coach Max, I'm interested in learning how to coach. I'm interested in learning how to scale my trading. Okay, Coach Max, I just made 10 grand. What do I do? Right? Do I talk to a CPA? Do I need to change my tax situation? Do I need to, all of those things, you guys? There's levels to this. But if you can't just break your mind, my God, on tonight, you can't just stop for 5 seconds and say, like, I need to at least get in the room. This is you getting in a room for just test it out for 30 days and then come back and talk to me. $47? Test it out. Those that want to locked in for the lifetime because they see the value, they understand, like, I don't have time to keep playing. I don't have time to waste. I don't want any monthly fees. Okay. Nicole, the crazy thing is, I teach so much and I don't gatekeep that if you scroll through the videos enough, you might just find some of them strategies in one of them videos inside the community. That's it. Like, this is who you get. And the crazy thing is, I get on these webinars and I see, the way how people speak just because you came across an ad. If you come across somebody's ad, let me say this, and it's something I respect now that I am running ads, right? Is that person is invested into something they believe in. That person is invested into their vision. That's what you see in an ad means, right? That person there is actually taking the time to put content out there, right? To help other people, We got to get our mindset together, family. So for those of y'all that's still on the fence, I want you to know on tonight that this is what you get. Okay? This is what you get when you lock in today and when you sign up, because there's nothing else out there like this. So I decided, right, that I was going to be that mentor. I decided that I was going to be that coach to help people get to the next level. I don't pay attention to the naysayers. I don't pay attention to anybody that says things about me. It doesn't really even matter to me anymore, because at the end of the day, y'all, I've been in this game for 10 years. At the end of the day, people gonna run their mouth, people gonna say what they gonna say. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I still have family members still in the same situation. I know some of you will be in that same place. But when you are breaking out, my God, when you're changing your situation, let me help you understand, okay, that you have to be around people with the same mindset as you to get out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You have to be around people, family members that's getting it, around like minded individuals that are getting it, that want to get it with you, that want to lock arms with you. All right. So, once again, you guys, let me reiterate everything that you get when you get on the inside. Okay. For $47 a month, all right, you get the dashboard that I showed you that's going to step by step give you all those tasks. You get the private community, you get the study hall sessions, you get my 5P framework, you get Pippi, the AI bot. And somebody literally said this wasn't valuable. It's crazy, right? My watch list, my signals, accountability calls, weekly pods, the weekly wins, live trading sessions, right? And if you lock in today, I'm giving you a free ticket to my 5-day challenge, and the challenge is not free. So those that are sitting on the outside watching me have to pay to get in a room, but because you became an evolving member, because you decided to get in the program, I'm giving you access to a 5-day challenge, something I've never done before. Within that challenge, you guys, I'm going to be teaching you. My God, y'all don't even understand those that are just sitting on the sidelines. And sometimes, you sitting here wondering, should I make this decision? Should I do this? Kayla, I don't know if I say your name right, but Kayla, you're asking about signals. The signals come to your Apple Watch, right? When you get the tools. When you get the tools, you ain't got to wait on me to give you a signal, because they come right to your Apple Watch. They come right to your iPhone, your Android phone, your iPad, the computers in the house. It don't matter. I teach you how to set up the alerts so they come to you. Now, I do drop a watch list for the community, and I tell them exactly if you say, hey, Coach Max, I'm trying to trade Tesla, it's on the list already. And I'll tell you, okay, Tesla going up this week, or it's coming down this week. So I do have that for you. So that is in the form of signals. I release that once a week for you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shay, for the testimony in the chat. I really do appreciate that. Shay says, I think the biggest difference is you teach the actual skill. Let's stop right there. All right. You teach people how to do this for real. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you on the inside. I really am. I hope that you got some value out of this tonight. And those that have locked in, I just want you to put investing in the chat. If you invested into yourself on tonight, I pray that every seed that you sowed into your education on tonight comes back to you tenfold over the next 8 weeks. And for those of you that are joining, I'm so excited to tell you that we are doing our first annual Evolving Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, in August. So you'll hear about those details on tomorrow. Our onboarding call is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on the calendar. When you guys lock in right now, hold on 1 second before I let y'all go. 1 second before I let y'all go. I want to go over to when y'all join the community tonight. and you get your automated email, once you check your spam, check your promotions folder, okay? And you're gonna go into the elite trading course. All right, this is our main trading floor. All right, we trade just like the bank over here. So I called our trading community the trading floor. So you're gonna come up here in the elite chat, and I want you to put, hi, hello, my name is, and I'm brand new, and I'm super excited to be here. Once again, that chat is located on the elite trading course. Right up here in the center, it's going to say elite chat. All right. And I want y'all to go ahead and put right here, you're just going to type in the chat, my name is. All right. And let me know that you're in. I want to see these comments. I want to see y'all light this chat up real quick. For those of y'all that just joined, look in your email right now. Go find the link. If you're lifetime, monthly, annual, and it'll say, welcome to Evolve and Trading Academy. And I want you guys to come find the trading floor. It's in your navigation on the left-hand side, and on the top of your screen when you get there, you will see the elite chat. And just come and say hi. My name is, I'm new. I'm so excited. Can't wait for the onboarding call tomorrow. And you guys are going to see the love that the students who are already here give you. I'm going to prove to you guys in real time, before we get out of here. And you're going to see how you're going to be welcome. And this is how we are every single day. It's a family environment. You know, once again, it is hard learning on your own, but it is easy when you have like-minded individuals. It's easier when you have people that care. It's easier when you have people that want to win with you. When you're on a journey, when you're already stressed out, you're already going through. I'm here to tell y'all the truth. I started out this whole webinar telling you about my story and the truth about this industry. This industry is full of people that do not care. That's why people are coming on my webinar, you know, talking about, you know, people, you know what I'm saying? She's just like everybody else. Those things break my heart. I can't believe people would say something like that. But, you know, that's what they believe because that's what the industry has painted it out to be. But no, everybody is not the same. No, everybody is not money hungry. No, everybody is not heartless, right? This is a loving community. Would you guys believe that I just spent, let me take this camera off so y'all can see my makeup. Let me tell y'all how hard I go. I just spent, what time is it? 9 p.m. Eastern. I have been shooting content for 12 hours today, you guys, for my students. 12 hours. And I literally hopped on here literally 5 minutes before just to come and teach you guys, right? Because that is how much I care. There's no time to slow down and there's no time to stop. And that's just the coach that you have. And y'all will learn that soon when you get on the inside. So I hope and pray that something about this class touched you on tonight, and that something allows you to click the button and say, you know what, let me just try this out for 30 days. And if it don't work, it don't work. It was just $47. And you will see for yourself exactly what Evolving has to offer. And with that being said, that is my time. You guys, I thank you for joining on tonight. I thank you for everything that you're doing. This is the final call to get in. Support team, if you can, please drop that link one more time. This is your last chance to get in with these discounts and bonuses. It's discounted for the year. All right. And it's only $47 a month with the option to get that exclusive bonus. Can you apply this for options? Let me remind you guys that I trade Forex, futures, stocks, and crypto. This can be applicable to options because we trade against all markets with our system. Okay. Thank you, Carrie. I do go so hard. I'm so tired. I want to go ahead and lay down. I've been grinding all day. Okay. If you just locked in, I just want to know real quick, if you locked in, put locked in the chat. Not for those of y'all that locked in earlier. For those of y'all just now that locked in, let me know that you locked in just now. Okay. I'm so excited. Dominique, thank you for locking in. When you get on the inside, we'll discuss how you access your challenge ticket. My support team, once you join, we'll send you a link to claim your ticket. Okay. And I'm gonna hang around just for a few minutes for those that need a little bit of assistance. But if you locked in, go ahead and get in the chat and just say hello and let us know that you're here. And for those that need help, go ahead and put it in the chat. You need help, and me and my support team will stay back to answer your questions, okay? Doc, could you tell us what's the issue, love, so I can go ahead and assist you? For everyone else, have a blessed night. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing you on a challenge, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at our in-person conference. I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. All right. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Thank you for spending this time with me on tonight. Love you so much. And I thank you for your time. I hope you learned something valuable on today. All right. See you, John. I'll see you on the inside. All right, let's square. You're trying to lock in for the lifetime. What's happening on your end? Let me see. iPhone says about to lock in. Okay, we're waiting right here with you. Thomas says he's locked in. Thank you, Thomas. We'll see you on the inside. Charles said, see, I knew this is where I should be. We're so excited to see you. I cannot wait to see you in class on tomorrow. Definitely. You're welcome, Sultan. All right, let's square. Let me know what the problem is, Les, so we can help you. Jermaine says locked in. Welcome in. All right. Let me see. Wanda. Okay, you're joining. Yes, no problem. Go ahead and click the link, Wanda, and it'll give you the crypto option, or different options to join in. Make sure you click underneath. Let me go ahead and go over to the link one more time for those that need some assistance here and additional options on the website. Let me go ahead and just jump right over here real quick. So when you get over here, once again, for those that are trying to lock in, all right, you're going to hit join Evolving HQ. All right. And then whatever option that you select with this monthly lifetime, okay, you're gonna see, actually the monthly, you're gonna have to go to page 2, put in your information, go over to page 2, and it is say a little yellow or orange box right underneath the join now. And it's gonna give you more options like Zip, Clarity Pay, Pay with Crypto, Pay with your bank. You can use Afterpay, Klarna, all of these different buy now and pay later options, okay? All the buy now and pay later options. How do you get in the chat? Go over to, hold on one second, Jackie. I'm sorry. I clicked out the screen too fast. All right, you're gonna go over into our community once you set up your profile. And on the left-hand side, you're gonna see the navigation right under where it says the trading floor. You're gonna see Elite Trading Course. And then you're going to see the Elite Chat. All right. This is our main chat that we use inside our evolving community. Okay. So you're just going to come in here and you're going to say, welcome. Hey, I'm new. I'm so excited to be here. Looking forward to learning. You know, my name is all of those different things. And we will welcome you on into the community and make sure I'm answering these questions in the chat. Judy says, I'm excited. I'm excited for you as well. All right. Tamara, have a good night. Locking. Okay, Doc, the support team is trying to assist you. All right, Messiah. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much. Nicole, I will see you in class on tomorrow. All right, iPhone says locked in. Lifetime locked in. Welcome in. So excited. Where do I need to write my welcome note? Right here, trading floor, left-hand side, elite trading course, and then you're gonna see elite chat right here at the top. And this is where you're gonna find the chat. Okay, and just type a message in the chat for me really quick that you are brand new and you're excited to be here. Marcus says about to lock in for the monthly. Let's go. April is locked in. Super excited to see you. Wanda says she's in. Let's go. Kayla Bree is here. Michael is here. Let's get it in. Albany, sorry, if you cannot make it to class tomorrow, do not worry. There is replays available from last week, and there will be every single week we'll have a call. So don't worry about that. You can literally join right now and go watch our onboarding call. Because on the start here dashboard, there's a video right there already waiting for you to get started. Okay, so that call tomorrow is just kind of like a live walkthrough, but we have pre-recorded videos on the inside Okay, your email, make sure you check your spam promotions folder. Norman, if you missed this webinar, you can register for next Monday's webinar. Okay. Tracy says locked in, super excited for you, Tracy. Welcome in. You'll be home in 10 minutes. Make sure you save this link, tradewithcoachmax.com/community. All right. Save that link somewhere so you can sign up, because we have to end the Zoom call in 2 more minutes. Okay. You got the link on your phone. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And we will send out the replay to those that missed the call. We'll send it out on tomorrow. Angie, please text our support team. They will assist you. I'm asking for grace and patience. They're working super hard. Dr. Loretta Walker says she is in. Welcome in, Doc. I see you. Okay, can't wait to train and coach you. Aretha says you paid through Sezzle. Okay, the support team is assisting you just now. It may have gone to your spam folder, y'all. Please check your junk mail, check your promotions folder, your social folder. Just click around in your email because it definitely has been sent out. Lisa says locked in for the month. Welcome back, Rosine. I remember you from Epic. Welcome back in. I'm so excited to see you. All right, back inside our community. Make sure you don't leave again. And we will go from there. All right. Kiara, we will text out the replay on tomorrow. Okay. And you can also register for another call. All right. Listen, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I appreciate you. We're going to stick around just a little bit in the chat to give you some assistance, but this is my time. I'm Coach Max. You guys can catch me all over the internet at Coach Max _ for free content. I drop content all over the place and everywhere. I want to give a major shout out to all of my ambassadors and my support team who was on this call tonight helping out. Love you guys to pieces. I see you guys on the next webinar. Thank you for your time. Bye, everybody.